Every single time you step onto a plane, they're the first people you see. They're just always there. But have you ever really truly stopped to think about why the cabin crew is actually on your flight?
I mean, we all have a pretty good idea, right? We think, oh, it's about customer service, maybe serving drinks and meals. Or, it's about those amazing travel perks. But is that the whole story? Is that why an airline invests so much in having a full crew on every single flight? Well, today we're going to dig into the real reason, the number one purpose of their job.
And to get to that truth, first we have to talk about what almost everyone gets wrong. We got to unpack the popular idea, what most of us think we see when a flight attendant is walking down the aisle.
For so many people, this job looks like a golden ticket to see the world. I mean, it's all adventure and glamour, right? The common thinking is, oh, they take this job for the free travel and dealing with passengers is just part of the deal. But it turns out that's not what the airlines are focused on. Not at all.
So if it's not just about the lifestyle and the travel photos, then what is it? This is where things get really interesting. We're about to get to the absolute core of it, the single biggest reason airlines hire cabin crew. And honestly, it might completely change the way you see them.
So yeah, on one hand, you've got what we think the job is about. Customer service, a cool lifestyle, lots of travel. But the actual, number one, most important reason they're hired, well, it all comes down to just one thing.
In the eyes of the airline, and more importantly in the eyes of aviation regulators, there is one single overriding priority. It's the whole reason these professionals are required to be on your flight.
And that reason is safety. Full stop. Above everything else, the primary function of every member of the cabin crew is to be part of a team of highly trained safety professionals, and they're responsible for every single soul on board that aircraft.
Okay, so what does being a safety professional really mean in this context? If their main job is safety, what are airlines really looking for when they're hiring? Because it's not just about memorizing a rule book. It's about a very specific type of person. This right here, this redefines the entire role. They are, first and foremost, a safety professional. What that means is their most important skill isn't how well they can serve a drink. It's their ability to stay completely calm and take decisive action in the middle of an emergency. Everything else comes second.
Let's break that down a bit. Airlines are actively searching for calm people. And here's something that's just fascinating. In a crisis, panic spreads like wildfire. But you know what else does? Calm. They need responsible professionals who can think clearly under unbelievable pressure and handle any emergency you can imagine. We're talking everything from a medical crisis at 35,000 feet, to putting out a fire, to coordinating a full-scale evacuation. So the bottom line is, they aren't recruiting for a cool job with travel benefits. They're recruiting for one of the most critical safety positions out there.
So let's just pull all of this together. Once you get this, it fundamentally changes how you see the people working on your flight. They're not just staff, they're your onboard safety net.
And this statement just puts it perfectly. It completely flips what we normally think. Their primary job isn't the service you see on every flight. Their real work is being highly trained and ready for those moments that we all hope never, ever happen.
So, the next time you board a plane and the cabin crew greets you with a smile, what are you going to see? Are you going to see a server? Or are you going to see a safety professional calmly and responsibly watching over every single person on board? It's a small shift in how you look at it, but man, it changes everything.